Hey guys, so I literally just got done taking my Part 107 exam, and it was super easy. I studied maybe 3 hours for it. I watched a YouTube video, which I'll link somewhere, probably in the description, maybe in the video here. And I also downloaded an app. I think it's called Remote Pilot. Essentially though, it's just the FAA practice exams on an iPhone format. The app really wasn't that great. It wasn't even optimized for my iPhone 10. But what it did do was make those FAA practice questions super accessible to me. So I didn't have to go on the FAA website, look at PDFs or whatever. It was just all there. The video I watched was about an hour and 40 minutes long. Guy got off topic quite a lot, but overall super useful information, and actually it was everything that was on the exam, which funny enough he just covered the practice questions also. So really those practice questions are what you need to know. Aside from that, watching that video, I watched the pertinent stuff that I didn't necessarily get completely last time, again this time. So that was reading the sectional charts, and also reading the weather reports. That was some stuff that I need some review on. The general stuff like, oh, you have to be 13 to register, 16 to take the test. You know, that's stuff that we typically already have ingrained in our heads just from being drone pilots to begin with. There's some obscure stuff, and I can't talk specifically about the exam questions because I signed a thing saying that I didn't, or that I wouldn't. Otherwise, I might lose my certification or something. But in general, it was just the practice questions. That's about all that I can say. And if I could go back and change one thing, I would actually review an actual sectional chart beforehand. I didn't actually view the information section of a sectional chart before going in, or really even practice any of the sectional chart questions. So I had to read through them a couple times to make sure I understood what I was actually asking and giving the correct answer. But overall, a bunch of sectional chart reading and some general questions that are actually pretty easy. Like the guy outlines in the video that I'm going to link here, there are 3 answers and it's all multiple choice. So typically one of those questions is going to be complete bullcrap. You're going to know that that's not the answer, so you're going to have a 50-50 chance of getting it right from there. I mean, those are pretty good odds to begin with, so that's good. And yeah, honestly, super easy, and I would not recommend spending any amount of money on any course. The app for the iPhone that I got, which was basically just the practice questions in an easy to get format, that was $4. The YouTube video that I watched was free. You don't need those. You don't need that $150 course. People act like it's really hard, and I'm really not that good at test taking. I hate test taking. I had no problems with it. I'm not going to say that you're going to find it to be a cakewalk, but right now, with my experience of it, that is definitely the way that it seems. And if you just do those FAA practice questions over and over again, at least do them all, you know, like 3 times through, I would say that would definitely get you set for the exam, because those practice questions are almost exactly what you'll see on the actual exam itself. So yeah, 82%, I'm super happy with that. That's a passing grade, and I guess not officially just yet, but once I submit my exam information and get some piece of paper from the FAA, then I'll be registered Part 107. I almost forgot, I wanted to give you guys some useful information about the actual registration process. I think most, if not all of the testing centers are going to do the registration through PSI, which is an exam scheduling / management company. Whenever I was scheduling it, you literally had to call in to register for the exam, which is honestly not a great process, but it is the FAA we're talking about here. I think it's kind of expected for that kind of stuff to be happening. And it's not, I don't think it's PSI's fault, because PSI does do online registration for basically every other non-FAA exam. So I think it's literally something with the FAA that's requiring them to do this. So yeah, you will go ahead and check out their list of testing centers. I found that list is actually not accurate, because one of the testing centers that was actually very close to me is not open, or well, it is open because I took another exam there, but it's not doing the FAA exams. So that's not going to be completely accurate. But whenever you call into PSI, of course you're talking to someone on the phone, so them trying to describe to you the location of where something is over the phone, and you trying to Google Maps that, not gonna work out too well. So look at that, figure out where you want to take it. They'll need the site ID whenever you register, so give them that site ID, and then they will schedule it for you there. You'll just have to pay over the phone, $150. Honestly, not too bad for an exam, especially one that has the ability to make you profits like the Part 107 does. But yeah, the registration process is, in my opinion, very cumbersome. Especially since I'm pretty sure that the hours that PSI actually does the registration is limited. So for instance, I actually called on my lunch break. The entire process took 40 minutes. So start from calling to being put on hold to going through the registration process with someone, that probably took 15 minutes by itself. Whereas if I was just going to the website, it probably would have maybe taken 10 minutes. You know, I've taken exams with PSI before, so my information would have already been on there. It probably would have just been an add to cart and then check out. But it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. And that is my experience with the registration process. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer what I can. Obviously, I can't give away questions on the exam or any information that I said that I wouldn't give out, but I'm happy to help make sure that you guys have the same success that I did when you're taking your Part 107. Well, that's it for now. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, hit the notification bell if you want to see everything I post. I don't know if you want to, but feel free to. And hopefully I'll be putting out some more videos here soon. I just finished filming a disc dog competition for Flying Disc Dogs of Austin. They held a event. It's called the Lone Star Showdown. And I'm currently going through all that video. It's taking a long time to do so because I basically filmed everything for, well, I was there for the entire day, one day, and I was there for a couple hours the next day. So it's about 200 gigabytes of footage that I have to go through. But yeah, I'm working through all that, and hopefully I'll be posting some videos from that here soon. It's not going to be any drone footage, unfortunately, because I didn't have my Part 107, which is what we're talking about right now. But it is pretty cool footage in general, especially if you like dogs. Feel free to check out those videos. They definitely are not drone related, but they are super adorable, and there's lots of cool things that those dogs were doing, especially during the freestyle competition, which is basically dancing with your dog. Dogs were jumping off people's backs, jumping off of people. I was talking to some competitors after the competition was over, and they were basically telling me, you know, it feels like you're being hit by a truck when a 55, 60-pound dog hits you with all their might and pushes off of you. And they were talking about how they have a bunch of bruises and stuff from it, and they actually have to wear like some type of vest that's really thick to prevent the dog's nails from getting into their skin and scratching them up a lot. So it's insane. Super cool to watch, and you definitely have to see something like this in person. Definitely. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Well, I know I already said it, but thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Well, you haven't subscribed yet, have you? Or have you? Well, thank you for subscribing if you have. But if you haven't, hit that subscribe button down there. It's awkward whenever you do the outro saying, you know, thanks for subscribing, and then you go on a long tangent about more stuff. But I'm just gonna leave that in there, and then we're gonna do one more call to action right here. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, like below. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, please subscribe, and I'll be putting out more content here soon. Thanks, and bye.